When you think of the name William Afton, your mind immediately might jump to child-murdering lunatic. But what if I told you that you're wrong? William Afton is a great guy, and in this video, I'll prove it. This is why William Afton is actually the hero of 5 Nights at Freddy's. Starting us off, Afton fought long and hard against his evil wife to gain custody of his kids. And it's not William's fault his wife herself after the custody battle. She was just a sore loser.
I know your mum after she lost the custody case.
If he was a bad person and a bad father, he wouldn't want to see his kids. William, along with Henry, created the most successful franchise in history. But as we know from Matt Pat's timeline video, which got nothing wrong and is not speculative whatsoever, Henry stole William's brilliant idea. Heck, while William continued to expand the franchise, Henry just sat back and grieved. But do you see William grieving after his kids die? No! William was the greatest scientific mind of his generation. He created dozens of incredible breakthroughs in science and technology, such as illusion discs, sentient robots, and the key to immortality. Without Afton, Fazbear Entertainment would not be as successful as it is by the time of Security Breach. William also abides by the laws of the road. Look at Midnight Motorist. Everyone is driving on the wrong side of the road, but not William. William's a busy man. I mean, he's got an entire business to run. But even with all that hard work, he still tried to make time for his family. He gave his son a Fredbear plushie to comfort him, and as a way to make sure he stayed safe, William installed a camera and walkie-talkie into it as well. Afton also wanted to make sure his daughter was freed from the sister location bunker, but since he's so busy, he got his son to do it for him.
And I found her. I put her back together, just like you asked me to. She's free now.
So clearly, Afton cared deeply for all of his children. Speaking of Afton's children, it's not his fault his daughter died. Was he the one that built the robot that killed her? Yes. But William specifically told her not to go near it, so it's actually Elizabeth's fault she died. Afton also destroyed the FNAF 1 animatronics, setting the spirits free. If he didn't want the children to move on, would he have destroyed their prisons? Heck no. You know, speaking of the children, Afton was just trying to help lower the world's population. Plus, have you seen how annoying kids can be? William was 100% right. He built an entire robot and themed an entire brand around his daughter's likeness. Isn't that cute? And, well, yeah, he might try to kill you in FNAF 3 and 6. But my man was trapped in a dark, disgusting room for 30 years with nothing but his own thoughts and a few arcade machines that probably don't work to keep him company, so it's no wonder why he's so angry. I would be too if that happened to me. A lot of people might say Michael and Henry are the heroes of FNAF, but I say they're wrong. Michael killed his brother and only went to look for his sister after being told to by his father. Plus, he's an idiot. Why would he believe Circus Baby's lies? It's so clear she's evil. Was he just not paying attention? Was he just not paying attention whenever she was giving him a detailed explanation of how he killed his sister? Also, what kind of person willingly works at multiple locations where his life is being threatened and put in jeopardy every single night?
I'm curious what events would lead a person to want to spend their nights in a place like this. Willingly. Maybe curiosity? Maybe ignorance.
Michael is a stupid fat loser who can't keep a job for more than a week, and also happens to look like Rick Astley. And Henry. Don't even get me started on Henry. In the book's timeline, Henry built a robot to himself once Charlie died. But whenever William lost his daughter, he didn't give up hope. Instead, he kept up building, kept creating. Truly an inspiration. At least Henry in the games himself in an attempt to end everything. A failed attempt? Yeah, that's right. Henry couldn't even himself properly. Yeah, that's right. Henry couldn't even himself properly. Instead, he messed up and couldn't even kill William, which was one of his main goals.
Although for one of you, the darkest pit of hell has opened to swallow you whole. So don't keep the devil waiting, friend.
Henry is an emo screw-up with a mullet that has to enlist Michael's help to pull off his plan. Well, would you look at that? The two biggest idiots in the entire franchise running a restaurant. No wonder it went up in flames. I just don't see how these are the good guys. They're idiots. So in conclusion, William Afton is clearly the only competent person in this entire franchise, and he's a true hero. If only everyone else could see just how much of a good guy the purple guy was. Rest in peace, William Afton. You will be missed.